Okay, mobile sheets on a 13.3 inch e-reader monochrome screen. This is a Boox Note Max, and yeah, downloading the software perfectly fine, runs fine. So I got my songs here. I haven't done any categorizations, I haven't decided whether I'm going to keep this or not, but you've got these choices up here. You can bump to a set list you've created, collections. I don't know if that means like you could make your own collection, a bit like a subcategory to set lists or something, perhaps, where you could put in composers or eras, or maybe your solos versus your ensemble work. Well, there's composers. And then years, that's kind of cool. Then the ones you went to recently, it's pretty well organized. My only criticism so far is that this area, even though it's perfectly fine to reach up there and do that, I think on a screen this big, it's better just to have a bigger field to work with. By usual software I use, Music Reader, actually takes that whole bar to have its main icons. I just find that much more enjoyable to use when it's just big things. When you're doing editing in the score, it's having these little detailed things is probably a good idea, and they've got a cool way to go around that. Let's take a look at a solo guitar piece. So lots of detail in there, lots of small detail. It seems to be, yeah, it's blacked on the side here. So first thing I'm going to do is try and crop this. This is just the raw PDF uncropped. This looks like a cropping feature. What does this do? Scale mode, fit screen. Oh, okay, we can just change that to fit the height. Okay, let's just have a look what that looks like on full screen. That's a hand of moving, I think, not full screen. Is this full screen? Oh, there's all your detailed stuff. Okay, night mode, zoom and pan. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't know, is that full screen mode? I've got to learn this. Single page, display modes, zooming, alignments. Oof. Straight away, this is a little complex. I think it's, once you learnt it, it'll be super powerful, and things actually do really look organized, which is great. Especially this thing here. And but yeah, I just wish it was a little more intuitive for me, but that's not the problem of the software, that's the problem of me learning how to use the tool. So anyway, it looks like we're accidentally in editing mode because I'm holding my pen and waving it about. Let's go and write something. I'm going to put a seg note here, and then something I discovered, right? Let's say you put a seg note, but you actually did the double seg note thing. If I've done that right. Or is that a $sign? Anyway, I still want to highlight this point, even if I'm mixing up my languages. With the eraser function, it shows you where you're erasing. So you can touch on just one bar and it will erase that little bit. Oh, and then it fails. It's not bad though, it's pretty cool. And so there actually, sometimes with curves and stuff, there'll be little sections that are left. So although the predictability of it isn't really working in this case, you might get lucky sometimes. So let's draw an extra note in. Okay, drawing a note, that's pretty quick to do, but they've also got another feature for doing the note stuff too. Where is it? There's the clef, accent symbols. I had it before. Oh, that's right, you need this thing. This is some sort of advanced editing tool, which is really cool. It's kind of like a color wheel in a photography program. So here's my pen. Let's add in a stamp, stamping a note in. So I don't know what size, so you can go to further details. I don't know what size these notes are. So let's pick not a diamond note, but something here, let's say. Let's put a note in. Whoops. Oh, it's got 2 extra notes there now, whoops. So it tends to put it in straight away in the B line, and it just wants you to drag it. Let me just press the undo, yep. So I touch here, and it puts the note in down lower. So you've got to drag it up every time, which is fine, you just got to learn it. Oh, that's pretty accurate actually. The size of that is really good. Like compared to it just accidentally, maybe the computer recognized it. Oh no, I had it on 19 last time, so it must memorize my previous setting. Because it started on something else, started on 14 or 12 or something. So it's not predictability. Let's do another note in here. Now one thing I don't know how to do is to flip it. I bet it exists, I bet they thought it through, but I can see opacity, which doesn't really count in black and white so much, especially color does not count. And there's the size function. but I can't see anything for changing the direction of the stem. Watch this, let's just make it huge. Is that working? Oh no, it must be, yeah, it's a new note. Okay, so let's undo that. So this is working pretty good with the pen, right? But I think if I didn't have my pen, using my fingers would be pretty uncomfortable. You'd have to zoom in if you can. Nope, can't do that. Going back to the main tool, I'll press that away and I'll try and zoom in or get rid of editing mode. Yep, that works. Zoom in. I can zoom in now. So I've got to go out of editing before I can zoom in. Now I can go back. Oh no, that's not it. Now I can touch with my pen. So how do I, if I don't have my pen, how do I go into editing mode? End of the piece. Yeah. Do I just touch that? No. That was something else. Yeah. So when you're zoomed in, you can't edit. Is that right? That's weird. Let's go back to the score for a second. Did I? Oh no, I didn't destroy it. Didn't corrupt it. That's all right. So there was a feature for cropping. But whilst we stay on topic, let's get the pen going. Now this thing here, super cool as it is, this is what I want to happen. I push this to close it after editing and it should automatically just fling at a right angle straight away to the side of the score, or I can change it in the settings where it flings vertically only, or it goes either vertically or vertically up or vertically down out of the way, depending which one it's closer to. That's what I want to see in the settings, because if sometimes you're going to play through an example but you've got that in the way and it just might be an accident, you know, oh, you've got to move it. Yeah, I think it could be designed where that flings out of the way. That would make better sense to me, because sometimes you'll edit and you'll play a bit, then you'll edit, then you'll play a bit. So that's what I think that should change there. My 10 cents. And there was a cropping thing, wasn't there? Oh, I've lost it. I don't know where it is. Still learning it. But as you can see, it's fully working. Now let's just do some playing of it in a sense, and we'll just tap through some changes. Actually, maybe I'll go to another piece. Oh, this is should work. Yep, there we go. It's quite responsive. I think it's as quick as some other softwares that I've seen recently, just last night. And maybe it's just a tad faster than Music Reader, but they're so close that to my mind it actually doesn't matter. They're actually both pretty much the same speed. Like it's microseconds. All right, let's choose a bigger piece. And this is better in landscape. This is a digital score that I put up using software for writing music out. So I'm going to flip this. Sorry if you're watching this on a laptop. And so you can see it. So changing the page is pretty quick. It's actually pretty good. But the Bluetooth AirTurn BT105, it's a little slower. It's just got to go through the Bluetooth routing. So yeah, overall it's a really clean looking score as well. So if you can handle the small buttons up here, which I personally find a little annoying. Oh, there we go. There's the cropping factors. So where was it? It was in picture crop. Let's try this. Oh, this was an A3 portrait score I did. Whoops, not a landscape. You can crop pretty easily. Let's do the diagonal as well. Oh, easy. Yeah, good. You just line up one side, then diagonal the rest. That's pretty cool. All right, and then just go okay. Yeah. All right, so now I'm in the wrong mode. I'll just flip this over. Come on. All right, cool. So it works. Anyway, hopefully this is helpful to someone.